Hi, Kayla. Jersey Steve from Rapid City, South Dakota. I was in Denver December 8th for my audition for America's Got Talent. This is a clip of my video show that you requested, so I'm looking forward for you to watch it. If you have any questions or anything like that, please contact me, and I hope you enjoy the set.
All right, how's everybody doing? Not sure how I feel about being introduced by someone who did the Columbine shootings. I'm not sure about the wireless mic either. I feel like I'm giving a discussion about sexual education. You know what I mean? Wireless mic and... Everybody can hear me okay? Yeah. Wonderful. Well, my name is Jersey Steve. I am originally from New Jersey. Thank you very much. It's kind of a funny deal, man. Being from New Jersey and coming to South Dakota was really difficult for me to do because, see, when you're an Italian from New Jersey, you only know of several locations. That's New York, New Jersey, and Italy. That's all. You don't know anything. You know nothing geographically whatsoever. So I served proudly the United States Air Force for 6 years. You don't have to clap because you felt bad. You didn't clap the first time. That's okay. But I got to Biloxi, Mississippi. That's where I was in tech school. Nothing screams class like Biloxi, Mississippi. Nothing but homeless and casinos, just like Atlantic City. You know what I mean? So when I saw my orders, it said Ellsworth Air Force Base, SD, and I said, nice, San Diego. I'm gonna go to the zoo. I'm gonna go to the Charger games. I'm gonna hang out. It's gonna be really cool. And then my friend goes, that's South Dakota. And I go, where? He goes, you know, Mount Rushmore. And I go, still not following you whatsoever. So I panic. And I call my mother back home. An Italian mother. I'll let that one soak in. I call my mother, I go, Mom, I'm going to South Dakota. She goes, South Dakota, Jesus, Stephen, you don't have a passport. And I said, you're right. So I got a passport. Needless to say, they told me at the airport I did not need it. That was a weird deal coming out here, man. I mean, flying from Newark and going everywhere is not a big deal, but when you fly to Rapid City, quite the deal. Apparently you walk on the runway to go to South Dakota. I'm not comfortable with that at all. They were just like...
Flight number 3278, we're going all to Rapid City, South Dakota. Please boarding now, and please walk to the runway.
I'm not going. I'm going on a plane. This plane had propellers. I didn't even know they made that anymore. I mean, Richie Valens and Buddy Holly would go on this plane. The worst part about it is when I sat down, the music on the intercom was ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. That frightened me. I recently flew back home to New York. I headlined at the Spotlight Cafe in New York City, which is a pretty good comedy club. That was kind of a big deal. And as I was flying out there, I saw on the slip well, in case God forbid you crash, they tell you how to be calm. So I pulled this thing out and it said wireless internet. I was excited. I'm like, great, I can watch Netflix. This is great. All of a sudden I get on there, it says $10 for a half an hour. And I said, that's where I draw the line. It's too much money on this airplane. This is ridiculous. $10 for 30 minutes for internet. What? Would you like a beer and a drink? Absolutely. How much is it? $8. That's fair, but I'm not paying $10. I mean, how many people have flown from Denver to Rapid? Yeah. Why even have a drink service? It's a 40-minute flight. They give you the can of soda, you crack it open, they're collecting the trash. I don't like that. I don't want to be rushed whatsoever. I want to relax, enjoy myself. So I land in South Dakota, hoping it was San Diego. Nothing. Just space. than cows. I pet a horse for the first time last year. That was an experience. They asked me to ride it, and I said, "No, I'm good." So my sponsor was from Cuba, and he was in the Air Force, which was totally fine. I don't mind. You know, he's like, "My friend, we have to go to Mount Rushmore, okay? We go to Mount Rushmore. It's very beautiful, okay? Now we go downtown." And I was like, "All right, downtown. I'm excited about this. Let's go downtown." A lot of casinos in Rapid City. Not the ones I'm used to from Atlantic City, but a lot of casinos. In fact, I walked in there and it's promoted nothing but throat cancer. I mean, I walked in, you ever walk into some place and they know that you're an outsider? It was like,
We have a newcomer, Marilyn.
a lot of bingo halls too. That was kind of a weird deal. Bingo halls are okay with me, even the guy calling the balls is probably, he calls the balls like B12. And the people calling bingo are going, bingo! I apologize, it's not a strip show then. So I was alright with that. So I go to Mount Rushmore. You gotta go to Mount Rushmore. How many people have been there, right? It's a great place, don't get me wrong. Once. I mean, unless the cases are changing, I'm not excited. I went in and we drove in, they said, here's the pass, it's good for the entire summer. And I go, is there a tab of acid that comes with it? What more do I need to see? Mount Rushmore had to have been drug-induced anyway. I mean, who else would look at a big rock and think, we should make some faces out of that? I mean, Borglum was the guy who created Mount Rushmore, was probably hanging out going, "You don't have any dynamite in your house, do you, man?" "Yeah, man, why?" "I don't know if it's but that's George Washington, man."